Quito, the capital of Ecuador, is a city rich in history, culture, and natural beauty. Nestled high in the Andes Mountains at an elevation of about 2,850 meters, 9,350 feet, above sea level, Quito is not just the political and cultural heart of Ecuador but also a city of great historical significance. Known for its stunning colonial architecture, breathtaking mountain views, and vibrant cultural scene, Quito is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its well-preserved historic center, one of the best preserved in the Americas. With a population of over 2 million people, it stands as a testament to the blending of indigenous heritage with Spanish colonial influence, resulting in a unique urban landscape and a city that has played a pivotal role in the development of the Andean region. The geography of Quito, a city in the sky. Quito's geographical setting is one of its most striking features. Situated in a narrow valley surrounded by volcanic peaks, the city's layout is constrained by the steep hillsides that rise sharply on all sides. The towering, snow-capped Mount Pichincha looms over the city, its peak visible from almost every corner of the city. Quito's location in the valley gives it a moderate climate, with temperatures ranging from 10 to 25 degrees Celsius, 50 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, year-round, thanks to its position just south of the equator. This mild and temperate climate, despite being so close to the equator, is a unique characteristic of Quito and one that adds to its appeal. Quito is located in the central part of Ecuador, approximately 25 kilometers, 15 miles, south of the equator, making it one of the highest capitals in the world. The city's altitude and topography give it a dramatic landscape, where steep roads lead to breathtaking viewpoints, offering panoramic vistas of the surrounding mountains, volcanoes, and valleys. The nearby Cotopaxi National Park, home to the iconic Cotopaxi volcano, is just a short drive from Quito and serves as a popular destination for hiking, mountaineering, and exploring Ecuador's natural wonders. Despite being located in a mountainous region, Quito's proximity to the coast, Amazon rainforest, and the Galapagos Islands gives the city access to diverse ecosystems. This geographic diversity makes Quito a prime gateway for exploring Ecuador's many natural attractions, whether it's the lush Amazon basin or the biodiversity-rich Galapagos archipelago. The historical significance of Quito. Quito's history dates back thousands of years, long before the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century. The area around Quito was originally inhabited by various indigenous peoples, including the Caras, who founded the city of Quito around 980 AD. The most significant indigenous culture in the region was the Quito Cara culture, which laid the foundations for what would become one of the most important cities in pre-Columbian Ecuador. When the Incas arrived in the region in the 15th century, they conquered Quito and integrated it into their vast empire. Under Inca rule, Quito became a major administrative and religious center, and many of the city's Inca-era structures were built using the distinctive drystone construction technique that the Incas perfected. The city was an important center for the Incas, serving as a regional capital and a center of commerce, agriculture, and culture. However, Quito's significance grew even further with the arrival of the Spanish in the early 16th century. In 1534, the Spanish conquistador Sebastián de Belalcázar led an expedition that ultimately captured the city from the indigenous people. The conquest of Quito was part of the broader Spanish colonization of the Americas, and it marked the beginning of a new era for the city. The Spanish transformed Quito into a colonial outpost, constructing churches, plazas, and buildings that reflected the influence of European architecture and culture. By the 18th century, Quito was a key part of the Spanish Empire, and its role as an administrative center continued to grow. The city also became a center of intellectual and artistic activity, particularly during the period of the Enlightenment. However, Quito's colonial past was marked by significant social inequalities, with the indigenous population subjected to exploitation and forced labor under Spanish rule. Despite these challenges, the indigenous people and the Afro-Ecuadorian community played an essential role in shaping the cultural identity of Quito. In 1809, Quito became a focal point of the early struggles for independence in Latin America. It was in this year that Quito's residents first began to demand independence from Spanish rule, though it would take several more years for Ecuador to officially gain independence in 1822. This period of rebellion and resistance laid the groundwork for Ecuador's eventual emergence as an independent republic, and Quito's role in these movements is a source of great pride for the city today. Colonial architecture and the Old Town. One of Quito's most impressive features is its historic center, known as the Centro Histórico, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This area is home to the most extensive and best-preserved collection of colonial-era buildings in Latin America, and it is an exceptional example of Spanish colonial architecture. Walking through the narrow, cobbled streets of the Old Town is like stepping back in time, where visitors can admire the grandeur of churches, plazas, and mansions dating back to the 16th and 17th centuries. The heart of Quito's colonial heritage is the Metropolitan Cathedral, located in the Plaza Grande, which is the central square of the historic district. This cathedral, with its imposing facade and beautiful interior, is one of the oldest churches in Ecuador. Other significant colonial churches include the Church of San Francisco, which is considered one of the most beautiful examples of Baroque architecture in Latin America, and La Compañía de Jesús, a Jesuit church known for its ornate gold leaf decoration and intricate woodwork. In addition to its religious structures, Quito's historic center is home to several grand plazas, such as Plaza San Francisco and Plaza de la Independencia, which serve as gathering places for locals and visitors alike. The architecture in the Old Town blends European influences with local indigenous styles, creating a unique visual identity for the city. Many of the buildings in the Old Town are made from adobe and volcanic stone, materials that have weathered the test of time and continue to give Quito its distinct character. The preservation of Quito's colonial architecture has been a key focus for local authorities, who have worked to maintain the integrity of the Old Town while also adapting it to modern needs. This has resulted in a city that has successfully balanced its historical legacy with contemporary urban development, making Quito an attractive destination for tourists and a lively place to live. Cultural identity and traditions. Quito's culture is a vibrant blend of indigenous traditions, Spanish colonial influences, and modern global trends. This unique cultural mix is evident in the city's festivals, music, food, and everyday life. The city is known for its lively celebrations, particularly during the annual Fiesta de la Virgen de El Quinche, held in honor of the city's patron saint. This festival, which takes place in December, includes colorful parades, religious ceremonies, and traditional dances. Quito's traditional music is rooted in the Andean indigenous cultures and is characterized by the use of instruments such as the charango, a small stringed instrument, flutes, and drums. Folk music and dance remain an integral part of Quito's cultural identity, with performances often seen at local festivals and celebrations. The city also has a thriving contemporary music scene, with genres such as rock, jazz, and electronic music gaining popularity. Ecuadorian cuisine is another reflection of the country's diverse cultural influences, and Quito offers an array of delicious dishes that combine indigenous ingredients with Spanish culinary techniques. Traditional foods like locro de papa, a potato soup, hornado, roast pork, and empanadas de viento, fried pastry filled with cheese or meat, can be found in markets and street stalls throughout the city. Quito's culinary scene also features international cuisine, catering to the city's growing expat community in the influx of tourists. Modern Quito, a growing urban center. While Quito is steeped in history, it is also a thriving modern city. In recent years, the city has experienced rapid growth, with an expanding economy, improved infrastructure, and a rising standard of living. Quito is an important political, economic, and cultural center in Ecuador, housing government institutions, international organizations, and the headquarters of major businesses. The city has seen significant improvements in transportation, with the introduction of a metro system, which is expected to ease traffic congestion and improve connectivity between different parts of the city. Quito is also investing in green spaces, with parks and pedestrian areas being developed to enhance the quality of life for its residents. The city's commitment to sustainable development is evident in the promotion of eco-friendly initiatives, such as the use of electric buses and the restoration of natural habitats in surrounding areas. Despite the rapid modernization, Quito maintains a sense of its past, with efforts to preserve its cultural heritage and historical landmarks. The balance between preserving the old and embracing the new is one of the key aspects of the city's charm, making Quito a place where history and modernity coexist harmoniously. Tourism in Quito, a gateway to Ecuador's rich heritage. Quito is a major tourist destination in Ecuador, attracting visitors from around the world with its rich cultural heritage, stunning landscapes, and proximity to natural wonders. The city serves as a gateway to exploring the rest of Ecuador, with its access to the Amazon rainforest, the Andean mountains, and the Galapagos Islands. In addition to its historic center, Quito offers visitors a range of attractions, such as the Panecillo Hill, which offers panoramic views of the city, and the Mitad del Mundo Monument, located just outside the city, which marks the location of the equator. Quito's proximity to the cloud forests, volcanoes, and national parks of the Andes makes it a prime location for outdoor adventures, such as hiking, biking, and wildlife viewing. The city also has a vibrant art scene, with numerous galleries, museums, and theaters showcasing Ecuador's rich artistic traditions. The Museo Nacional del Ecuador, located in the historic center, is one of the country's most important cultural institutions, offering exhibits on Ecuador's pre-Columbian, colonial, and modern history. Conclusion: Quito, a city of heritage and progress. Quito is a city of contrasts, an ancient city that has embraced modernity while preserving its cultural and historical roots. From its colonial architecture and indigenous traditions to its bustling economy and vibrant art scene, Quito offers a unique blend of the old and the new. As the capital of Ecuador, it remains a city of great importance, not only in the context of the country's history but also in the broader Latin American and Andean regions. Whether through its stunning landscapes, its rich culture, or its role as a modern urban center, Quito stands as a testament to Ecuador's past, present, and future.